What's going on, world? This is KL Lamont coming back again with another healthy budget tip video. If you're out there and you have questions about how to get everything that you want out of life, how to improve your life, and how to acquire the knowledge to get all these things to happen, this is the channel for you. This is Synergy. So I recently had a conversation with a friend, and the discussion was, hey, KL Lamont, I have all these things that I want in life, but I can't figure out how to get them. I work a typical average job, I get a paycheck after I pay my bills and take care of my kid. I don't have a lot of money left over. So that inspired me to make this video and give you guys some solutions. So first up, the thing about this is when an individual can't afford to buy something, they have a couple solutions. They can acquire another job, which costs them more time, which means that the money they're acquiring, they're probably not even going to be able to enjoy the things that they're going to buy with it. Or they can B, possibly take a side hustle, which might be a second business, which might be something that requires a skilled trade, which means that it also takes time for them to learn and perfect that trade in order to make money out of it. So I have another proposal which may work out for a lot of you guys out there, and this is improving your budget. So inside of the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, the author lays out a budget, and I've been able to use this budget for years now to acquire a lot of the things that I want. I've used this budget to purchase my house. I've used this budget to purchase stock. I've used the same budget to take vacations and also buy a lot of the different equipment that I use to produce my YouTube videos. And the way that this budget works is you take whatever amount of money that you make a month. It doesn't matter if it's $800, $500, $5 million. You take that number and you save exactly 10% no matter what it is. No matter what it is. So when I was in college, I was getting paid $150 every 2 weeks, and of course 10% of $150 is $15. So I was putting up $15, and something that you'll start to notice is that this money accumulates. It starts to have a snowball effect, and after you start saving 10%, that 10% you just forget about. That's not money that you're focused on. You probably spend $15 at McDonald's, but it's the same thing once the number starts to get higher. I guess we can round it up to 800. That $80 over the course of 2 weeks, that's probably, the amount of money you're spending on Starbucks. So you have a lot of options, and this money will prepare you to the next level. But if we're just putting this in realistic terms, $800 is your paycheck. You take 10% out, that's $80. That leaves you with $720. So now we took it a step further. We said, what if we use that 10% just for an emergency fund? So we take that 10%, we say, hey, we're only going to use this 10% in emergency. So those are the scenarios that look like my car broke down, I'm about to lose my housing situation, I need to use this money to support that, I have a medical emergency, and this money can kind of cover the gap. So that 10%, you got to think, like, over the course of the year, it's going to keep adding up. If you add that $80, by the end of the year, you have over $800 to play with. But something else that you have to add to this budget is living at the exact cusp of necessity in your life, and that number may vary from person to person. So in our example of the $800, you may say, all right, as an individual, over the course of 2 weeks, I only need to spend $600. So let's crunch the numbers. We've taken away 10%, that's 800, left us with 720. And then after the 720, we decided that $600 was the exact amount of money that we need to live off of. So we subtract that 600, it leaves us with $120, give or take, to play around with. And the reason that this $120 is so important is this is the money that each month, each paycheck, you're able to accumulate this. And once you start budgeting this way, anything that you want in life is at hand and it's attainable. So if this video was of value to you, please like, comment, subscribe. KL Lamont out.